What's up, guys? It's me, Prime Force 1, aka Primer Prime Force for short. And today, welcome to another episode of Hero Slash Villain Reviews. Well, kind of. This is basically a redo episode of episode 10. But don't worry, tomorrow, episode 11, I'm going to be. My review on Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, the Terror Twins, is basically going to be coming up next tomorrow. So stay tuned for that episode. Give me a minute. Anyways, today's episode, again, as you see the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about Final Wars Goji from the Millennium Era, and alongside our big giant radioactive iguana, Zilla, and last but not least, my personal favorite here, Monster vs. Godzilla from the Legendary Era, which is basically an era that we're currently in right now. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm just grabbing stuff from my lunchbox. I'm making some fruit roll-ups. But I'm not going to be in this video on my own. I'm going to be here with Mr. Don Diego, since he's going to be my substitute for tonight. He's going to be my substitute for tonight. Yeah, I'm just eating my fruit roll up. Damn it, bro. Let me do it. Okay. Let me just set this up. Let's go here. We are going to start with Final Wars Goji from the Millennium Era, because he deserves to be talked about. Because this is my favorite. This was my favorite incarnation of Godzilla. Final Wars was the first thing that got me into Godzilla in the first place. This design for Godzilla is actually my favorite. Out of the three, my favorite was basically my favorite. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, and he was the reason why I got into Godzilla in the first place. I was born during the Millennium Era, and it's kind of cool that people still talk about this incarnation of him every like to this day, and this is why I like about this. This version of this design for Godzilla is like awesome. I like the dorsal plates, and that basically goes down on its back. I like his head sculpt. Kind of looks like a radioactive dinosaur. Also, hi, Mr. Don Diego. It's good to have you.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Da-da-da-da.
Good to see you. We're going to be talking about this version of Godzilla today. This version of Godzilla. All three of them. We're going to talk about this one first.
Ooh, exciting.
We had to save out Final Wars Goji.
Final Wars Godzilla. What's there to say about it? Looks great.
Right. What do you think about like his abilities, his attributes, all of that?
Pretty good.
Yeah, same. I can say the same thing. I mean, think about it. He literally fought every single monster in the movie. He's fought so many monsters. He's fought Kamekadis. He's
Hmm.
fought Kumanga, Anguirus, King Caesar, and I believe Baragon as well.
Wait, Baragon wasn't in this movie.
Oh, he was. Oh, never mind. Not Baragon. I think it was someone else.
Let's see, there was King Caesar, Anguirus, Rodan, Kamakaris, Kamanga, Extreme Gigan, Ibura, Hedora, Zilla, and Manila.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, he fought all those type of monsters. He even fought his other counterpart, Zilla. You
Mm,
know, the iguana with the chin that you says, the iguana with the long looking chin.
yeah, the iguana with the enormous chin.
Yeah,
Yep, I did say that. And honestly, none of these kaiju stand a chance against Godzilla. Not even Gigan.
yeah. Gigan never stood a chance.
No, he almost had him, but nope. Godzilla uses atomic breath to obliterate his head. Full
Yeah,
decapitation, bitch.
exactly, bro. Then we also like have his final battle. He even fought Monster X or Kaiser Ghidorah.
Yep, Monster X slash Kaiju Ghidorah, the final battle in this whole trilogy.
Yep. And I like the fight between him and Monster X.
Oh yeah, and also Gigan made a rematch with Godzilla.
But until Mothra basically showed up.
Yeah,
Yeah, and also the way how like he basically forgave the humans and all that.
oh yeah, that was a okay ending, even though I never saw the movie, but it was alright.
Right. And now the next one we're gonna be talking about is our the iguana with the long elongated chin, Zilla.
Zilla, aka the mutated iguana with a big ass chin, who tries so hard to be a Tyrannosaurus from Jurassic Park. But yet, the only memorable thing is that he's a big iguana with a huge ass chin.
And also has a fuck ton of babies.
Yep.
And he also has a series called Godzilla the animated series.
Which apparently G fans really like that series and say it was a big improvement over the movie.
Yeah, that was peak.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say he can burrow underground. He can breathe green atomic breath, not blue, green.
Mm-hmm. And I honestly think the green really suits Godzilla. I mean, the whole marketing was just full of that fiery green. It really
It is.
suits him, to be honest.
It does.
And I think the overall design looks pretty good for the movie. I mean, it's a good design for a kaiju, all things considered.
Yeah. Whew.
And as you know, Rowan Emmerich and D. Devlin always have a unique style with explosions and stuff. And there are a lot of exploding buildings and landmarks. Just like Independence Day, there's lots of kabooms.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yep. And the only memorable thing about this giant iguana is his roar, which I gotta admit, it was a pretty badass
You
roar.
should play it. You should play it. I love that roar.
Hold on, just give me a minute. I mean, but I think the best part about this movie is the marketing.
Yeah, the
My God,
marketing.
they put their balls into this marketing.
Yeah, you can tell.
Like, but yet it was a box office disaster overall.
Yeah, they should add him to the MonsterVerse.
Yeah. But I have to admit, I didn't like that first teaser with Zilla attacking the museum and stepping on a Tyrannosaurus skeleton. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
right. It was so cool, and I was also kind of amazing.
Mm-hmm. I have to admit, it was.
But that roar though, I love that roar.
Hold on, the roar's coming. It's coming.
Yes, the roar is so iconic.
Yep.
I actually have 1998 Godzilla on DVD, but it's in my grandparents' room.
I have the movie on VHS.
Yo, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Can he climb buildings?
Oh yeah, he can. It's all over the marketing. He even
Oh, yeah.
climbed the Chrysler building.
Yeah, he did. That was so iconic.
Yeah, even one joke that he looks like he was humping the building.
No.
Yeah, you know that part where he was on top of the building and it looks like he was humping it? If you
Yeah.
reverse it?
Yeah, that was weird. I was confused there.
Yeah, that was kind of funny, to be honest. All right, here it is. The main roar.
Yeah. That Godzilla was basically my favorite incarnation of him. Yeah. Nice Rexy mask. Nice Rexy mask. Nice Percy. Nice mask. That's a nice mask you got there. Hold up. That's a cool mask you got there, bro.
Wait, thank you very much.
It's a cool mask you got there.
Thank you. Yep.
But he does one thing. They should add into the MonsterVerse.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll get Zilla in the MonsterVerse.
I wonder what he'll look like though.
Who knows? Possibilities are endless for that big iguana. Ah, yes, the one, the only, legendary Godzilla.
Yeah.
He is truly the GOAT of this new millennia.
Yeah. Legendary era, which we're currently in. He started this whole era back in 2014.
Yep. And we should talk about that first.
Yeah, we should talk about this iteration of the Big G. Let me just zoom that in.
All right. I mean, overall, great attempt. All things considered, it's not bad design for the first Godzilla.
Yeah, just look at it. Looks like a big old Komodo dragon.
Yeah. And I had to admit, in the movie, they do hide its appearance, which I do like. Builds suspense and builds build up to its full out design.
God.
And even some scenes in the movie feels like it's like a Cloverfield Godzilla movie.
Yeah. Plus, I do like the iconic scenes, like when he arrives like at Hawaii.
Oh yeah, and they did that whole tsunami thing. It was like from like an old disaster movie.
Yeah, I was scared. Yeah, I was pumped when I first saw it back in theaters in 2014. My dad knew I liked the Godzilla. Back 2014 was basically the year when I was so obsessed with Godzilla. Bro, you can imagine.
I see. And when he finally made it, we see its all-around look, and it is glorious.
Yeah, it did. It is.
Sorry, I mean, finally, a Godzilla to actually be scared of. A beast to actually feel like you're terrified of it, rather than just looking at it and say, ha, he's hilarious because he has a big-ass chin.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, anyways. Now, for the other scenes. The Golden Gate Bridge scene.
Yeah, that scene basically I was hyped about.
Yep. I mean, man, the shots look great. I mean, it always felt like a Cloverfield style found footage movie, but with Godzilla. Many shots, many frames. Oh, it looks incredible.
Yeah, I know. And we also had the battle in San Francisco.
Oh yeah. Which one gripe? It looks way too dark, and you can barely see anything.
Yeah.
Unless you just silhouettes of the kaiju, which yeah. But what do you expect from Gareth Edwards? He's the sort of guy who would do something like this.
Yeah, Gareth Edwards did a great job on this design.
Which is fine. I guess it just feels much more realistic of a kaiju.
Yeah, it does look more realistic.
Yeah, but many people complain about it because, well, the whole point of seeing a Godzilla movie is seeing a good old fight scene with a kaiju or no, too.
Yeah. Then we also have his fight scene between the Mutos. Excellent. Iconic.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention his introduction to his atomic breath.
Yeah. Oh, the way how it basically went from the bottom of its tail to to the very all the way from its back.
Mm-hmm. It looks really good. And it's back to the iconic blue.
Yeah. They teased it. Well, they teased it when they for the marketing. I mean, we do have that Atomic Roar Godzilla. I used to own that toy, but I
Oh,
passed it down to my cousin.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to own that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now for the final death scene. So iconic, it puts Mortal Kombat's fight scenes to
The
shame.
kiss of death.
Exactly. What can be said about the kiss of death? It's fucking amazing.
The way how he literally balls into basically shoots his atomic breath down the female Muto's throat.
Uh, Pure awesomeness right there. That is just wow.
Right. Let's not forget the fact that he also hit the male Muto with his tail.
Oh yeah. But the kiss of death is just more iconic. I mean, there was no music, just the sound of Godzilla's atomic fury just breathing in towards the female Muto's mouth.
Yeah. And they need to make a Playmates Mutos.
Oh, they should. Because I heard they're making a giant Mothra figure.
Yeah, I saw it. And I'm trying to get my hands on that. I'm not trying to get my hands on the Mothra, the giant Mothra. I'm getting that for Christmas though. I am gonna do. Don't worry, chat. I'm going to do an unboxing on Christmas. I'm going to do an unboxing on Christmas.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a big one, a big toy haul unboxing.
Ooh, that's cool.
You're gonna see WWE, Godzilla, Transformers, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Yes, the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 toys finally came out last weekend.
Really? The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 toys are out?
Yeah. Shadow came out. The figure of Shadow came out. Robotnik, aka Jim Carrey, Tails, and Sonic. But don't worry, we'll get a Knuckles figure. We'll get a Knuckles.
That seems a bit early.
I know, right?
Well, the bright side is that we at least get a good look at what Shadow's going to look like.
Yeah, which is basically going to be like, if you saw my community post from like yesterday, I am going to do a review on Shadow on episode 12 after I talk about the Terror Twins.
I see.
And let's not forget about how we thought Godzilla died, right? Remember at the end of the 2014 movie, Godzilla was exhausted and tired?
Yeah, but nope. Not even two giant Mutos could kill this king. He rises up from the ashes and roars in victorious over his greatest battle.
And until he basically went runs into the ocean. Okay. But after the events of 2014, Godzilla lost his dorsal plates due to the female Muto's sonic roar. Muto Prime sonic roar.
Oh yeah, from the comic book series.
Yeah, Godzilla Aftershock.
And over the passage of time, Godzilla grew new dorsal plates that look much more like, say, Showa or Heisei era.
Yeah, that. And that basically moves on to King of the Monsters.
Honestly, I got nothing to say. It's a solid design. The only difference is that the plates look a lot more like Showa era.
Yeah, Showa era Godzilla.
I mean, overall, it's a great design. It always has been ever since 2014.
Haven't you seen the height for this Godzilla? 390. in 90 feet, in 91 feet, in 93 feet tall.
Oh, so it's a bit taller?
Yes,
I see.
if I'm correct for that. But anyways, yeah, this version
All
of
right,
God,
so we start out with Godzilla in the Antarctica with his badass theme song.
yeah, during his fight with King Ghidorah.
Which, by the way, that has to be the best scene in 2019. I
Right.
mean, just the sheer scale of the Titans and Godzilla himself in the snow.
Yeah,
Oh my
Godzilla
god!
King of the Monsters was peak back in 2019 when it dropped, alongside Endgame.
I personally just prefer King of the Monsters more because of I just love the
Yeah,
trailers. It's,
I prefer Godzilla King of the Monsters over Avengers Endgame.
mm, I
Yeah, every
personally just
time
love
when
the final
the topic
trailer.
that people keep talking about is like is either Endgame or either Godzilla Avengers Endgame or King of the Monsters. But I basically prefer King of the Monsters over Endgame.
I prefer King of the Monsters too, especially that final trailer. Oh, I just love that final trailer. Like every time when I see that trailer, I shed a tear in my eye just of how amazing it is.
Same. I was literally same. I was doing the same thing as well. Okay, there was this one time where my dad took me to see Spider-Man Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse in theaters. Like no, I think it was Bumblebee. I think it was Bumblebee. We took me to see
Mm-hmm.
Bumblebee like in 2019, and there was a trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters, and I was like, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. No, I'm seeing that. I am seeing that. You know how much I'm a Godzilla guy.
Oh, you know, this sort of thing happens to me too. Like the time when I went to see a movie and I saw a Jurassic World Dominion trailer, and I was like, "Oh, I want to go see it. I want to go see it." Then when I went to see it, I was disappointed.
Yeah, me too. I don't like Zeb. We
Well,
don't talk about Zeb.
anyways, back to Godzilla.
Yeah,
Overall, it's all right. After the Antarctica scene with King Ghidorah and Godzilla, one of the best scenes of all time.
iconic.
Godzilla would usually just pop in from time to time. Then we get to the emotional scene with Godzilla under his underwater kingdom in Atlantis,
Yeah, after
or I think it's Atlantis. Not too
it's
sure.
part of the Hollow Earth.
Ah, then we see the most tragic scene of them all, where Dr. Serizawa sacrificed himself with
Yeah,
Godzilla.
Rip Sarazawa, bro.
Yeah, but at least in the underwater scene, we got to see a skeleton of Anguirus.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't notice that. Yo, I noticed that.
Oh yeah, in Wikizilla, they actually talked about the skeleton of Anguirus near the end of the video.
I love Anguirus. He's my favorite little giant ankylosaurus.
And now he's a skeleton under the lost city of Atlantis.
Yeah. Yeah, at first I
Maybe it
thought
was
I was worried at first when Godzilla was basically just dead, like what happened to him, and then but when he rose up from the water, yo, I was happy, bro.
personally it's one of the most iconic scenes. Why else they use it for so many damn trailers?
Yeah, especially for the posters and I see movie theaters.
Oh, the posters were badass. I'm telling you, they were amazing.
Yeah, every time like whatever like right after my dad took me to see Bumblebee with my brother, I saw a poster for King of the Monsters.
Oh, me too. They were all over the place back then.
Yeah, especially like there was also this one time like again after I saw another movie. I think it was like Avengers Endgame. Yeah, still I hate the ending though because Endgame. Okay, the reason why I know this off topic. The reason why I stopped liking Marvel in the first place was because of after what happened at the end of the Infinity Saga.
Oh,
After
must be a bad ending.
yeah, that's why I quit it. That's why I quit Marvel for good. But years
Hmm.
later, 2024, which is currently, my mom took me to see Deadpool and Wolverine, and I was like, I basically just got back into Marvel because I literally found out there is hope for for like the X Men and also the Avengers as well.
Well, I guess you can thank Marvel Jesus for that.
Yeah, I gotta thank Deadpool for that. Yeah, I gotta thank Deadpool for basically getting back into Marvel.
Hmm. Well, ain't that something?
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm a Marvel fan again.
Hmm.
But still, this version of Godzilla was literally a menace. But the way how
Indeed.
he charges into battle against King Ghidorah, I never seen him run. I never seen Godzilla run.
Hmm. Well, I haven't seen a Godzilla run since the Showa era, where he did that kangaroo kick at Megalon.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! You know how
I've
many
seen
memes
that
are?
meme all over the place.
You
It
know
was
how many memes are
hilarious.
of that? Especially that
And
one
how
meme.
can you not laugh at a scene like that? It was just so
Especially
downright.
there was this one meme of Godzilla, and then there's no solo.
Hmm?
There was this one scene with Godzilla, and there's one thing with there's one meme where Godzilla basically did that kick, and there was this noise that does go. Whoa.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that
All right, now let's save the best for last with Godzilla and King Ghidorah's final showdown.
in Boston.
Yes, I mean, everything was great. Godzilla's original roar was back, the original theme song kicked in, and everything was just
I
flawless.
almost
Absolutely.
no when I heard that word, I almost spat my drink out. I almost spat my drink out.
Oh, you did?
I almost did, but I saw it and I was like, did she do? I was literally joking. I was like, yes, yes, yes. I was like, yes, I was like that.
Mm hmm. And right after Godzilla charged at King Ghidorah with full fury, the two titans head to head in mortal combat.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
And
2019 was a good year for Godzilla.
it was. And overall, Godzilla King of the Monsters was truly a true gem to behold.
It was peak.
It was the GOAT.
It was the GOAT. Yeah. I am gonna do a review on that on my channel
Mm,
because that movie deserves much more love.
indeed.
Because I like how they basically just like gave Godzilla this new look and all that. I'm happy that they gave him the dorsal plates, his iconic dorsal plates from the Showa and Heisei era, which I'm basically proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Legendary or one legendary, you did a great job making this design for Godzilla.
I second that. Thank you, Legendary.
Yeah, thank you, legendary. And let's talk about his final form, his thermonuclear form.
AKA when Godzilla transforms from blue to pink.
You mean orange flames?
Orange flame. Oh, that's right. Oh, we're still talking about that. Sorry, I thought we were like going to Godzilla Evolved.
Yeah, this one they are like him basically just being all blue, but flames in flames.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. And now we're gonna talk about Godzilla's burning mode, aka nuclear Godzilla.
Thermonuclear, you mean?
A thermal nuclear Godzilla, yes.
Yeah, quote that.
My god, what a hell of a design this was. I mean, what's there to say? His introduction means no words. He just comes in looking badass and roars at King Ghidorah with all his
Thor
might.
was scared. He was shocked.
Yeah? And the best part was that he can just unleash atomic fury with Mothra's silhouette.
Yeah, I literally saw that. I like how they did that for Monster vs Godzilla.
Yeah. And Ghidorah didn't stand a chance. Hell, he even tried to shock him, but nothing can stop him now. He's just too
A
powerful
walking
now.
inferno.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally a
And after
walking
that,
inferno.
or in this case, a walking atomic fury.
Yeah,
It's just unstoppable.
but
He's impenetrable.
until Godzilla, I mean, after Godzilla basically literally burned him into ash, Godzilla basically just came out of the rubble with Ghidorah's head in his mouth, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, and honestly, I thought King Ghidorah just somehow survived all this, but nope, he's just his disembodied head is just in Godzilla's mouth, just flying around in there.
Until Godzilla basically burnt or obliterate that head in the ash or or atoms.
Yep, with his atomic fire or atomic breath.
Yeah,
And
that is
after that,
when all the titans from across the world, Methuselah, Behemoth, Scylla, the Queen
the other
Muto,
Muto and Rodan came
yeah,
to circle around Godzilla. Just before we have a final showdown, they all kneel before their new ruler of the monsters.
or
As we
Alpha,
say, long live
live
the
the
king
king.
of all the monsters, God fucking Zilla,
Yeah, and then
the
we move
true
on to
master of the world.
to Godzilla versus Kong.
Honestly, not much change. It's still the best design out of everything I've seen.
Yeah, he did put up a good fight
It
against
looks great. It
our
looks
big
good.
ape.
Nothing more to say.
Yeah, and move on to
I
the
mean,
next one.
hold on. We get into the fight scenes first.
Yeah, we should get to that. I mean, let's start with the fight at the Tasman Sea.
Oh yeah, the boat scene was great, especially Kong's punch.
Oh yeah, he did. Dang, bro,
Yeah,
I
when I saw that
literally,
in theaters, my jaw dropped when I saw
yeah,
a
mine's dropped
giant
too.
monkey punch a dinosaur. It was just
It
perfect.
was peak. Yeah, it was peak.
Why else the trailer got so many damn views? It was the best scene in the entire movie.
Especially the music in the trailer. I had that
It
song.
was
I
it
had
was
that song on my
perfect.
playlist.
Me too. I have it on my place on my Spotify too.
Yeah,
Let me watch this.
Spotify. I have that on my Spotify playlist. Every time when I basically play Street Fighter and all that off screen, I basically play that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Someone
Overall,
actually made a. Someone actually made like a fan made music video that basically has a mashup with the song Here We Go, and also Eminem's music.
oh,
Yeah, that was
wait,
like
I think I
song.
remember. No, I think I remember saying that.
It was made by Beatty Remix.
Ah, I see.
Beatty Remix actually made a remix of that, and I literally liked it.
Oh, me too. It was just so good, and for some reason, it really works.
You
No,
mean
I'm
the
serious.
mashup?
It really
The
does
mashup?
work. Like they do go together very well for some reason.
Yeah, freaking Chris Classics and Eminem, they go very well.
Yeah. First, I kind of like the Eminem parts. They sound really good with the music.
Same the Eminem parts in that mashup for Here We Go, bro. I watched that. I watched that every time.
Oh, me too. It was the best music video.
Okay, there was this one time like back in 2021 where I was playing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and I was playing as Bowser, while my opponent was Donkey Kong.
Oh, I get it. Like a parody of King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah,
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that is funny.
I have no video on my YouTube and TikTok, but they're still up.
Well, that's cool.
Holy shit, bro! Words can't describe how much I was hyped for Godzilla vs Kong. My brother and I were butting heads, thinking that my brother was team. I was team Godzilla. My brother was Kong.
I personally would just go Team Godzilla.
Same.
He's Godzilla. He's a very powerful and awesome foe to face against.
Yeah.
All right, and
Oh,
now let's talk about the main meat of the subject.
Battle of Hong Kong.
Yes, the Hong Kong battle scene, which
Mm.
honestly, it was a really good fight scene.
Bro,
I mean,
my brother and I were literally we're literally staring at each other, like literally with angry expressions, and we basically just glared at each other.
Oh,
We,
you did? On who will win the
we
fight?
glared at each other. We glared at each other before the fight started.
Oh,
We literally glared when we were sitting right by.
you glared. You just want to know who will win the fight.
Yes, we locked eyes with each other before the fight started.
Oh. And Godzilla won
Oh my
the first
god.
match. It was Godzilla. He won the first match.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to admit, it was a great fight. The choreography, the action, oh, it was great. And the lighting really works in Hong Kong with all the
Yeah, it
lights.
does.
We had
It does.
to actually see the monster fight.
Yeah. I
Sure,
think
they're
there's
mostly
some. I think
silhouetted, but it's good enough.
in some movies like Age of Extinction, the final battle of Age of Extinction took place in Hong Kong. If
Oh,
you remember
wait.
Age of Extinction,
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Age
I
of
kind of forgot
Extinction
to
had the same
Hong
exact.
Kong.
They filmed Age of Extinction in Hong Kong, and
Could you
in
imagine that would
Troll
be canon?
I don't know, but and also in Troll Hunters Rise of the Titans, which is aka the worst movie of 2021, and also the reason why the Tales of Arcadia franchise died.
Let me guess. That also took place in Hong Kong.
There was a fight in Hong Kong where
Ah, of course.
where Gun Robot
Hmm.
controlled.
I guess it goes to show that Hong Kong is just a great place for action scenes.
Yeah, like there was actually a fight in Hong Kong where in Rise of the Titans where freaking Gun Robot, who was controlled by Varvatos Vex, was fighting the Fire Titan. And let me
Ah, I
tell you,
see.
it reminded me a bit of Godzilla versus Kong.
I see.
No. Gun Robot's actually a giant robot, and then you know that gave me a reference to Godzilla versus Kong and also Pacific Rim. I mean, Pacific Rim did there was a fight scene in Pacific Rim where Gypsy was fighting what's his name Otachi.
Hmm.
Gypsy did fight Otachi though.
I see.
Then we also have. There's so many fights. Okay, let's back to what we were saying.
Okay, back to the Hong Kong battle scene. And after Godzilla pinned Kong down to the ground, we got our introduction to Mecha Godzilla, aka the thing that looks like it was made by the Terminators.
And also the thing that looks like the Mechagodzilla from Ready Player One, and also it looks like a mixture between Kiryu and Mogira.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what's there to say about Mecha Godzilla? He looks incredible.
Yeah, it does look very incredible indeed. I do like the design for it, especially the tail, which is basically used as a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Kind of
But
thing.
I have to admit, I was a little disappointed that we didn't see Mecha King Ghidorah.
Yeah,
But what we got, it was
should
pretty
him.
good. It was still
Yeah.
good. And the fight scene was still pretty badass and
And
lots of
guess who was controlling Mechagodzilla? Get Mechagodzilla's mind. Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin!
Of all the heads, why would it be Kevin?
Why would it be Kevin? Why would it be Kevin?
I don't know why.
Kevin's
the
dumb.
doofus.
Kevin is dumb.
No, he's not dumb. He's a doofus.
Yeah, doofus. He's dumb. That head is dumb. It should have been Ichi or
Basically, the
me.
jackass of the franchise.
No one likes Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Every time when I think of Kevin, I always just say, "Just stop it, Kevin. Just stop it. Nobody likes you, Kevin." I was like that.
Why could it have just been the middle head, or hell,
Why-
even the angry head?
Yeah, why should it be each? Why shouldn't it be Ichi or Ni?
But Kevin?
Why Kevin out of all the heads?
Kevin. Okay, enough with the Kevin jokes.
Okay, enough with that.
All right. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, you good?
I'm good. I'm just laughing my ass off. I need to drink something real quick. Oh wait,
Don't we all laugh our asses off?
Okay, I'm good now.
Okay.
Heck
So
no,
yeah,
I'm good.
Mechagodzilla was a great addition. I mean, the fight scene was pretty good. It was
He literally
Like-
packed Godzilla.
like punch him, all Mortal Kombat
him.
shit. Yeah, basically the whole fight scene was like Mortal Kombat meets Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything
He
about it.
actually obliterated Godzilla.
Sonic punched his ass.
I mean, it reminded me of Optimus Prime versus Galvatron from Age of Extinction.
Hmm? That could work.
It reminded me of Optimus versus Galvatron from Age of Extinction.
Not to mention, in one scene, Godzilla and Mechagodzilla were both breathing their atomic breath, similar to our Dragon Ball Z fight.
And similar to what Optimus did to Galvatron, saying, "You have no soul," and Galvatron's like, "That is why I have no fear."
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like that, kind of like how Godzilla's basically Optimus saying that Godzilla's Optimus saying to Mechagodzilla, "You have no soul," and Mechagodzilla's like, and Mechagodzilla's Galvatron, he's like, "That is why I have no fear. You die."
And all and just so you think all seems lost, Kong came in to save Godzilla's ass.
Yeah, right before Mechagodzilla was about to do the kiss of death on him.
Nah, not on the Big G. You don't do kiss of death on Big G.
Yeah, and you don't do that. Yeah, exactly.
So basically, Kong and Godzilla tag team to defeat this Terminator wannabe,
Right.
and it was glorious.
It was kind of like what Barbato. Yeah, just like what Barbato says in Three Below. Glorious.
And as what Tai Lung would say, their battle was simply legendary.
Right.
Or something like yeah, somewhere close.
Yeah, that fight was crazy.
And the way that Kong killed Mechagodzilla was great. Similar to a
I
Mortal
know what that
Kombat
finish is
fight.
called. I know what that finish is called. The Hall of Shame.
Or in this case, robot decapitation.
Yeah. Okay, there was actually a
That's what I
reference.
call it.
There was actually a reference to there was actually a reference to Godzilla vs Kong where Primal actually took off that Scorponok's head.
Hmm?
There was actually a scene in Rise of the Beast where Optimus Primal basically ripped off a head of a Scorponok, and it was actually referenced to Godzilla vs Kong.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
I like how Rise of the Beast did a reference to that.
Hmm. Well, that's a cool reference.
Heck, in the beginning of it, Primal's roar was actually Kong's roar from the MonsterVerse.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you just I literally paid attention to it.
So you mean to tell me Optimus Primal's roar is from Kong Skull Island's roar?
No, MonsterVerse, Godzilla vs Kong.
Oh.
Some of them you can hear them, but some of them are different.
Ah, they alter them. Yes, I see.
Yeah, kind of like how like pop culture, kind of like how Hollywood uses the T-Rex's roar in every movie. I mean, look what they gave the Centipede.
Yeah, but it's not just Rexy's roar that's been reused. Zilla's roar has also been reused too.
Yeah, I mean, they gave Rexy's roar to the Carnotaurs from Land Before Time, bruh.
Oh yeah, from the sequels. It was so ridiculous.
Are you serious right now, bro? Really?
But you gotta admit, it was pretty damn funny. Just seeing a Carnotaurus roaring like a
They
Tyrannosaur.
should have gave it to Disney's dinosaur roar. That would fit better.
Yeah, but that's not the only time they made a ridiculous choice. Remember in
Really?
Avatar with the Thanator sounding like a little bit of the T-Rex?
Oh yeah, that the Thanator from Avatar.
Yeah, that also made Jurassic Park T-Rex roar.
That thing, yeah. I mean, let's move on to the next one. I mean, after Godzilla basically parted ways with Kong and basically disappeared in the ocean.
Oh yeah, that's right. And now we get to the recent design.
Yeah, the current one that's basically in the whole MonsterVerse. This one, evolved
But before
Godzilla.
we talk about Mr. Pink, we gotta start where it all begins. That
Yeah,
being the, his journey from becoming blue to pink.
yeah, blue. Let's start with this one.
All right, where we last see Godzilla, he was in Rome facing off Zilla.
Yeah,
In a not too bad opening scene, I should say so myself. It was a
correct.
good. It was a good battle scene. It was short, but it would get straight to the point of how Godzilla has developed over the past years,
Yeah, I mean,
showing that nothing can get in his way, not even a giant crab with tentacles.
the giant enemy spider. A giant
Mm-hmm.
enemy spider.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even stand a chance. I mean, for God's sake, Godzilla threw him over Rome.
He yeeted him.
And not to mention, the sweet kiss of death came back once
Yeah,
more.
came back once more. I was like, the kiss of death, the kiss of death. I was literally like, I knew that move.
Yeah, don't all G fans knew this move. It's an iconic move for the century.
Yeah, and the way how, and let's not forget the part where he basically raided a nuclear facility in France. That was crazy.
And when he did that, I knew right away this was a Rowan Emmerich's Godzilla reference.
Yeah, me too. I knew this was a reference to that too.
I mean, everything about it's so similar. The pouring rain, Godzilla's appearance, and French. And there's
Let's
also
not
his footprints there too.
let's not forget the fact that he was literally sucking the atomic breath with his own mouth.
Oh yeah, that looks really good. And all the bits of blue thunder and lightning bolts
Yeah,
covering its whole
and I was
body.
like, bro's about to go Super Saiyan and Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, I mean he's basically like Goku, but as a giant kaiju.
Yeah, freaking yeah, like Ultra Instinct Goku.
Hmm. Yeah, now you think about it, yeah, Godzilla is kind of like Goku in its
Yeah, he
moves
is.
and Super Saiyan sort of thing. Then, after
Um,
Godzilla's little visit in France, he travels to Antarctica to face off a
yeah,
magical sea
not
dragon.
even the humans can get close because he was too hot.
Yeah, and he was a little preoccupied facing off a giant Arctic dragon,
Tiamat.
Tiamat. Which, by the way, Tiamat looks pretty good.
Yeah, Tiamat first appeared in Godzilla Dominion.
Yeah,
I will
and
talk about
honestly,
I will talk Tiamat soon
oh,
later
sorry.
in season 1.
Can't wait.
Same. I'll also talk about
And to be perfectly honest with you, this is the closest thing we'll ever get to Godzilla versus Manda.
yeah, we need Manda. We really need Manda.
Well, judging by how they did great with Tiamat's design, I'm sure Manda will look great.
Yeah, you know how much I love Manda. He's one of my favorite original monsters from the Heisei and Showa era. Showa
Well,
and
actually, he
Heisei.
had his own movie back
Yeah,
then.
he did, and I started liking Manda.
Yeah, Manda's alright. I mean, he's a giant Asian dragon. What's not to love about him?
Yeah, and people keep okay. I am gonna make a video like probably this weekend talking about people. Why are people talking about Destroyer?
I don't know why. I mean, for some reason, people just love that giant atomic kaiju of
Demon.
Satan.
Yeah, demon kaiju.
Um, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like they should destroy. They should save Destroyer for the final movie for the MonsterVerse.
Yeah, personally, maybe this movie will be the finale. You never know.
Yeah, I'm just worried about one thing: the fate of all kaiju's and also Godzilla himself.
Well, we shall see. It's too early to know what's going to happen, what the fate of our beloved kaiju shall be.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Godzilla.
back to Godzilla. After Godzilla faced off Tiamat, he begins to absorb Tiamat's power and
Yeah,
and
he
enters
did.
a big cocoon ice cave.
Yeah, like he was like Mothra of some sort, or
And with this out of the way, out with the blue and in with the pink.
pink.
It's time to talk about Godzilla's evolved version.
Super Saiyan Kaioken form.
Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I've been hearing that whole reference about him being like in a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Super Saiyan Kaioken. Or
Yeah,
Super
that
Saiyan
sort of
Red.
thing. And well, what is there to say about this design? It looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to show that Godzilla can look great in pink.
His tail, though. The end of his tail. You saw the figures from Playmates.
Oh yeah, at first I did not like the figures from Playmates. I mean, they just look oof. And I was just so worried that that's what Godzilla's gonna look like in the movie. But in the movie, it looks
I
great.
really need to get my hands on a Playmates Godzilla figure so bad, just so I can compare it to my previous giant Godzilla, which I got back in 2021 for my birthday.
I see. Yeah, but in all honesty, I was never really into the Playmates Godzilla toys. They just look atrocious.
Yeah, but I do like the SH monster. It's got evolved Godzilla.
Hmm. Yeah, it was okay.
I need to get my hands on that though, just so I can review on it.
All right. About his evolved design, it looks great. I mean, the added pinks, his shoulder spikes, and the club tail is an interesting add-ons to Godzilla.
Especially how sharp the dorsal plates are. I mean, you saw what he did to the. He literally sliced through two bridges.
Hmm. And now let's get to the scene where Godzilla and Kong faced off in Egypt.
Yeah, he did. And Kong wasn't trying to fight him. He was trying to help him. He was asking him for
Yep.
help to fight Scar King and Shimu.
Yeah, but Godzilla says, "Ah, screw help! I'm gonna beat your ass." So after he dived into the water as an experienced Olympic swimmer,
Yep.
he charges at Kong with no mercy.
No mercy. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
we
goes to
all
show that Godzilla didn't skip leg day.
he just like Chun Li. Yeah.
Just like Chung Li, both of them enjoy a leg day.
They do.
Because of how damn fast they are. I mean, for God's sake, Godzilla ran so fast. He ran faster than Chung Li.
He does.
They're both fast boys.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I would believe these two are even faster than the Flash and Sonic.
Oh, facts. Facts.
Yep, I told the facts. Chung Li and Godzilla are faster than Sonic.
They are.
So much for the fastest thing alive. Nah, these things never skip. Nah, these two don't skip leg day.
Yeah.
All right.
While Knuckles, for example, Knuckles doesn't even skip Knuckles doesn't even skip a workout because he lifts weights.
Nah, he's full manly. He's got muscles of steel.
Yeah, I mean, you saw his
Okay,
ring.
and okay, we're getting off topic here. Oops, wow. Okay, so after Godzilla bolted run like the wind, the two kaiju's head-to-head combat, and it was great.
Kong didn't even want to fight him at first because he was trying to tell him that he needed his help to fight Scar King and Shimu.
Nah, Godzilla didn't listen. Instead, he pulled a full WWE move on him.
A spear.
And or what I like to say, a slam dunk.
Yes, yeah. And then freaking Kong hit him with a German suplex like he was Brock Lesnar.
I see.
But at first, like Kong was trying to drag him into the Hollow Earth until Godzilla basically woke up.
And after that whole deal, Mothra came in to break up their little fight scene.
Yeah. Well, Gia was also with Mothra, so
Oh yeah, Geo was there too. They were both on top of the Sphinx.
yeah.
Yeah. And after this little conversation and misunderstanding, both monsters are ready to fight in the Hollow Earth.
Yeah, Hollow Earth. Scar King and Shima, Scar King and the rest and his army, and also with Shima were also there at the entrance.
Waiting for their moment to rule the world. But just before they were about to conquer the human village, Godzilla and Kong bolted to battle in a Ready Player One style running chase.
And also in Avengers Endgame and also in Avengers Endgame / Battle of Wakanda from Endgame Infinity War / reference. And
Got
also
that too.
Rise of the Beast.
Basically, all those great movies and their awesome battle chase charge. Yes, battle charge.
Yeah.
And as with
Immediate.
Scar King would say, "Hi ho, Silver, away!" Or in this case, "Hi ho, Shimo, away!"
Yeah.
So basically, and after that awesome charge, they both uh,
They basically
they
jump.
both
They
slow
basically they
down
basically
in an epic
clash.
slow motion
Yeah,
just before
basically
they're
zooming
about
in their
to
faces
attack.
until the freaking gravity basically just melt stop them.
Why, yes, the gravity.
You know what they say?
And
Screw
well,
gravity.
even though they're just floating around, it's still a good fight.
Yeah, you know what they
Nonetheless.
say? Screw gravity.
Yeah, screw gravity. We just want to see a goddamn monster fight.
Yeah, like
And yes,
Godzilla
we got
basically
one.
got basically started jumping the apes, and well, they did get assists from Mothra and also Little Suko.
Yeah, I gotta admit, the assistance was pretty needed.
Bro,
Oh,
Suko threw a
honestly.
boulder. He threw a freaking boulder at the, and they
Yeah, and he threw a boulder at one of the monkey men.
yeah, because Suko's like Atreus from God of War.
But yet he was also used as a rag doll.
Oh my god.
I mean, what was Kong thinking using a baby monkey as a weapon?
He actually used it as a battering ram for Suko.
Or in this case, as MIP would put it, a monkey's beating a monkey with another monkey. The
Yeah.
whole monkey pandemonium.
Yeah, Donkey Kong, Optimus Primal, Diddy Kong, and also Winston from Overwatch will not approve.
Oy. Or neither Caesar or any of his companions would approve of this.
Yeah, they won't approve either. Again, Caesar, his companions, singles for Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, and also the other Kongs, the other and their other friends from Donkey Kong Country. Singles for Optimus
Basic,
Primal, and also Winston from Overwatch. They will not approve of this.
yes, neither of all those apes would approve such a heinous deed. Kong using a baby monkey to beat other Kongs.
How would you use Suko as a battering ram?
I know. It goes to show that in life, just get a monkey and use it as a weapon to whack your enemies with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that epic battle in the Hollow Earth, Shimu and Scar King managed to reach the surface in Brazil.
Yeah. And then basically Scar can use Shimu as tell Shimu to like freaking blast the whole sky into just to make it snow.
Yeah, just before they turned the whole world into an ice age, Godzilla and Kong came to stop their evil doings. What the hell was that? Was that a monkey?
That's like
Oh, that just came out of nowhere.
freaking
Let's just say that Kong and Scar King are out doing monkey business. By business, I mean fighting.
yeah, like that type of monkey business.
Yeah, that type of monkey business. And their business is fighting.
Yeah. Well, until Scar can actually spat his tooth out.
Yep.
What they say, eye for an eye.
It was a total knockout.
Yeah, eye for an eye.
Or a tooth by a punch.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's get straight to the fight.
Oh yeah.
Final
The fight scene
showdown.
is pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah, Godzilla charged at Shimu.
Yep. And
And
they
that
both
was
ran into buildings. Lots of athletics, acrobatics. It was great.
yeah, Shimu was taller than Godzilla, to be honest with you.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then we also have Kong basically duking out with Scar King, but every time, well, Godzilla realized that find out the source of of why Shima was
of
acting
how
like this.
Scar King is controlling Shimo is that small crystal, and the other way to free Shimo from her mind control is to break the crystal.
Yeah, that's why Godzilla basically decided to go for Scar King.
Yeah. And I did. You know what scene I liked? Where
What?
Scar King kind of smirked and finally gained the crystal.
Yeah, he did.
That was
Like,
kind of funny. Say a smirk.
yeah, he
Showing that he's a
did.
real monkey villain.
They're kind of like, yeah, King. Yeah, King Louis would not approve.
Or neither Kobo. Wait, what was that evil monkey from Planet of the Apes?
Koba.
Oh, Koba, yes. Apes, not kill apes. Ah, screw that. Apes kill apes.
Mm-hmm.
And just before all seemed doom, Suko came in with Kong's battle axe to smash the mind control gem
Mm-hmm.
or crystal.
Right. I actually was
And
like,
oh, sorry.
yeah,
Oh, sorry,
Shima was
continue.
free from his mind control finally, and
Mm-hmm.
Kong basically decided to like use Scar King as a little
Oh, let's
volleyball.
just say what I like to call monkey volleyball. The game
Yeah,
is you throw Scar King back and forth as volleyball games. You
yeah, they
smack
tried to
him,
tag
you
him.
whack him, but you play him as monkey volleyball. You throw
Yeah,
the monkey, throw it, hit the monkey, and throw it back.
yeah.
It's a simple
But
game for all
then
children
Shima
and
was
kaijus to play.
then Shima was all confused, but Godzilla basically ordered Shima to like breathe her ice frostbite blast. As I like to call it.
Yep,
That's
and
what
turning
fans call it.
and let's just say it turned Scar King into a delectable frozen monkey sickle.
Yeah, which was crazy.
And yep, and Kong finally did a final showdown, final match. I mean, SmackDown smashes into the frozen sculpture of Scar King into the ground, pummeling him.
Yeah,
He pummels the frozen monkey to the ground.
right.
Now that's what I call a slam dunk. A frozen slam dunk, I mean.
Yeah, Frozen slam dunk, right? Then, after the battle was won, Kong basically went back to the Hollow Earth, which with Suko and Shimo, and
But before that, Mothra repatched the disguise. The humans went off and had a good moment. Godzilla went back to his territory in the Colosseum in Rome, slept like a baby, and Shimo, Suko, and Kong went back to the Monkey Kingdom with
yeah,
all the other Kongs,
ape.
including Boots.
And you know what they say? Ape, together, strong.
Apes strong together.
Yeah,
And all's well that ends well.
yeah.
The
But
Kongs are finally free from Scar King's control. Now ruled by Kong and Shimo and Suko, become the new rulers of the Kongs.
now we need to talk about this real quick. And I know everyone in the chat is listening. We need to talk about the fate of of legendary Godzilla, like his fate.
Ah, yes.
What's next for him and all that.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know
I
what
mean, it
about.
could be anything for this point.
Yeah,
I mean, I know what Kong's gonna do. He's gonna rule a new kingdom,
yeah,
find the Kongs a new home, and I think the focus will just be more on Kong.
right,
And Godzilla will just come by just to help him or face off again somewhat.
correct. And then we also need to discuss like who's gonna be Godzilla's next like opponent threat. Probably Biolante. It's probably gonna
Or in
be
this case,
Biolante.
who will be the new kaijus in the movie? Will it be old kaijus? Or maybe the new ones in Hollow Earth?
I mean, it could be Gorosaurus, Anguirus,
Hmm.
Megalon,
Gigan, Kamacuras, Kumonga, Ibura, or hell, even Zilla or Destroya. I mean, people are going nuts over Destroya for some reason.
same goes for Hidora. Same goes for Hidora. Don't forget that that freaking blob of clay.
Oh yeah, the sludge monster, aka the one movie that had Godzilla flying in the air,
Yeah,
which I gotta admit was pretty funny.
it
I
was
saw the
funny.
memes.
Then we also, but the one I think the next opponent or Space Godzilla, like you mentioned.
Maybe Space Godzilla.
Then we also, well, I think his next one will be
De-
Biolante.
Violante,
I would,
aka
I would,
giant kaiju slash rose kite beast.
yeah, I want
Yeah.
Biolante to be in the movie. Singles for Space Godzilla.
Hmm.
We also need Godzilla Jr.
A
We
baby Godzilla,
we need Godzilla Jr. in the MonsterVerse.
but not Manila. No, we don't need
No,
Manila.
no, we don't need Manila. Get Manila
No,
out of here, bro.
no, we don't need Manila.
We
Let's
don't need
post
Manila, bro. Get
let's
that little.
post Dairy. Let's post Doughboy. The Doughboy we don't need.
Yeah, we don't need Manila. We don't need Manila. No, no, we
No, we
definitely
don't
need
need him
Manila.
squealing around like a donkey.
Exactly, bro.
I guess it goes to show that he's a real kaiju jackass.
He is a jackass, bro. Exactly. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, I have to end this episode right here and move on
Well,
to my PlayStation stream. It was nice having you, Mr. Don Diego. I
no
appreciate it.
problemo.
And
No
that
problemo.
and,
GK.
and let me
Great.
and again, next episode we'll be talking about the Terror Twins, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest.
Let's hope those Terror Twins have a great match with those their former rivals.
Yeah,
Yeah, somewhat. But let's just see how the match will go.
next Saturday. Yeah, August 31st, 2024, Basher Berlin.
Well, I wish you good luck on whoever wins this match.
Yeah, I think Damian Priest and Rhea are gonna win.
Having hopes for the Terror Twins, I see.
Yeah, I have hopes for the Terror Twins. I think I have all eyes on the Terror Twins. Dominic and Liv, nah, they're not gonna win.
Yeah, I suppose go with Terror Twins. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't care who wins. I just want to know who's gonna win. I mean, I I'm I don't know. I just want to see who's winning. I don't care who's who. I just want to know a winner. I just want to have a clear winner.
I mean next year, 2025, I'm gonna talk about John Cena, but since the Royal Rumble the 2025 Royal Rumble is gonna be his last. Elimination Chamber 2025 is gonna be his last, and also WrestleMania 41 is also gonna be his last.
Yeah. And just
WrestleMania
before John Cena, retires, here's what I gotta say: you can't see me.
Yeah, you can't see me. And we also, I hope he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. I hope.
He better. He's the goat of WWE. He's
He
the
is.
iconic mascot.
Yeah.
I mean, without him, it would
Plus
be the same.
my childhood hero.
Who is your childhood hero?
John Cena. It was always John.
Oh,
It was
sorry.
always it was always John Cena.
I
growing up.
enjoy.
I was one of those you can't see me kids. I literally ate a box of Fruity
I
Pebbles.
personally just like him for his iconic theme song.
Yeah, I like
It's so
I
cool.
ate a box of Fruity
Has
Pebbles.
great build up and an iconic music.
Yeah, and especially his finishers like the 5 knuckle shuffle, attitude adjustment, and also his submission hold, the STF.
What does that stand for?
I don't know what that stands for, but it's a submission hold that he does.
Oh,
5 knuckle shuffle where he basically just does you can't see me, basically just pummels his opponents on the ground, kind of similar to the Rock's people's, kind of like to the people's elbow, which basically is the Rock's finisher, or the Rock bottom. Attitude adjustment. he basically lifts people up and basically slams them. Kind of similar to the Rock Bottom, but different.
Oh, somewhat similar, but it's different.
But my favorite John Cena matches was basically him going against The Rock.
Two legendary titans duking out in head-to-head combat.
That
Gee, I
happened,
wonder what that reminds you
happened at
of.
WrestleMania 28.
Two iconic warriors. Gee, I wonder what
Legend.
that reminds you of. It reminds me so much of the many iconic warriors that faced off one another, like Batman and Superman, Godzilla and Kong, and Sonic and Knuckles.
And Captain America and Iron Man.
That too.
Same
That
goes for
too.
Hulk. Same goes for Hulk and Wolverine.
And hell, even Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and also Venom and Carnage too.
Plus Spider-Man. Venom and Spider-Man.
Spidey too, and also what's his name? Freaking Deadpool and Wolverine. They also fought.
Oh yeah. And Batman and Joker.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Well, I gotta be heading out already. It's been great talking to you about the Big G himself.
Yeah.
And hope to make more crossovers in the near future.
Right. Yeah, we should call these crossovers because Nick and J Dog were calling these streams crossover streams.
And it always feels like a crossover stream, you know?
Yeah. Anyways,
I gotta be heading out. Gotta go. Bye.
Later.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Don Diego. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys in a bit for my PlayStation stream. Stay safe. Take care out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and before I continue, tomorrow, Thursday, next episode, I'll be doing my review on Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, the Terror Twins. Since I have a lot to talk about them, since I'm looking forward to these two who kicking Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan's ass at Bash in Berlin next Saturday. Without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out. See you guys later, and to Lawler 1. Prime Force 1 out.